if things go on at their present speed, about 1,500 Venetians are leaving for good every year. And another 20 or 30 years, it will actually be the thinking man's Disneyland, you know, a millionaire's playground. But there won't be any actual people there. It'll be just a sort of museum city. Venice is now becoming a very uncomfortable city, largely because there are so many tourists in the summer. They outnumber the natives by about 5 or 6 to 1. I point out to people always that you only have to walk about 5 minutes in any direction from St. Mark's Square, and you've got the place practically to yourself. At night, you've got it completely to yourself. I never went to bed in Venice without going for a long night walk for an hour and a half. Going nowhere in particular, just sort of trying to get lost. And I mean, most of my knowledge has been acquired that way, simply through walking through Venice at night. My father was a tremendous Venice lover, like me, and he was just about to start writing History of Venice when he died. And then from that moment, I mean, Venice had really taken over my life. I was spending half my time writing about its past and the other half trying to protect its future. My favorite memory is hearing 2 American ladies discussing their past trip. And they were discussing all the places they had been. And they had a sort of sudden sort of misunderstanding. And one said to the other, no dear, Venice. You remember Venice, where we had the omelette? You know, I mean, they go on a 10 days tour of Italy, and they're in Venice because it's Tuesday. Apart from buying some little souvenir and a bottle of hugely priced Coca-Cola and more birdseed for those revoltingly overfed pigeons, they spend very little money, and Venice just gets worn away and gets no compensation virtually at all. The only way you can find these enormous stone and marble palaces and churches on the soft, soggy mud of the Venetian lagoon, the only way that works is you get these enormous number of wooden piles like telegraph posts, which you hammer into the soft mud of the lagoon. They go in obviously very, very easily, touching each other, I mean like as close as cells in a beehive. And this gives the basis for the building, so that it just gives it that little bit of elasticity. One of the great buildings of Venice, as I think everybody knows, is the great clock tower of St. Mark, which unfortunately collapsed in 1904. This is just a bit of the original tower, I mean 12th century, when that held up the Campanile. And it's got a sort of seal of the Venetian municipality to authenticate it and to say it's genuine. So it's just it's not particularly beautiful, but it's genuine. And it says, to me, it says Venice. So that's what they got out of Venice.
But now people just go to Vegas.
An omelette.